Hello, I'm Ray Weber.
And I'm Jenny, and we're Weber Family Reviews. And today, these are all our two-player only games.
Well, kind of. Most of them are two-player only or teams.
And some of them we have played teams, but for the most part,
Yeah.
obviously, we play most of them two-player.
Well, we play a lot of games two-player, even if they're not primarily. But these are the primarily two-player games, and we ranked them. So we got 34 individual games that are primarily two-player only. And we ranked them, and then we guessed where they were on the other person's. So, do we want to start on the bottom?
Yeah, you gotta start at the bottom.
Okay.
Because you gotta have the big reveal on the first.
So, my bottom one, strangely enough, is Risk Plants vs. Zombies.
Which is here. Just a specialty Risk, but because it was Plants vs. Zombies, he was,
Well, the kids were into it then.
yeah.
And it's two-player only. So where'd you think that was?
I had it down at like 25.
Yeah, that's my bottom one. What's your bottom one?
My bottom one was War of the Ring.
Yep, yep, 33. It wasn't bottom, but
Yeah, and I've got some good memories of some of the games we play with War of the Ring. It's just that it's a long game that I'm not particularly interested in playing, so... I do a lot of times make the decision when I look at two games on, well, that one's short, and it would be over faster.
Yeah. So, I don't agree with the choice, but I understand. Now, the funny part is, with these, we own them. So these are the two-player primary that we've kept. We've had quite a bit. So these are really the ones that we find top. So my number 33, my number 33 is Caper. Europe. If you would hand it to me,
And I have, where did I put it on yours? Let's see here. Oh, I put it up at 15. I thought you liked that a lot. I guess more than
I do like it a lot. However, compared to the other 32 games, no. Caper is a fun card game, but it is not like sneaky. You don't feel like you're doing a heist.
No, that's Escape Plan.
Yeah, and that is a ginormous game. Okay, what is yours?
Battle for Five Armies. It's not surprising that those two. They're huge, massive games.
They're here. They're giant. They're fun. I think they're great, and they fit the theme of Lord of the Rings very well. So,
yeah. And Battle of Five Armies beat out War of the Rings. It's shorter.
Incidentally, I had that as your 32.
Yeah.
I actually, yeah. Yep.
So he knew. It's not that I'll play them with him. It's just that that's definitely not going to be the choice I meant.
My 32 is Rivals for Catan.
Yeah, and I figured that. And where did I put that on yours? I put that pretty low. Like, I put that as 34. I put that as your very bottom.
Yep.
Because I knew, and Rivals of Catan is sitting down there, but he doesn't like Catan in general. And Rivals for Catan is a huge table hog. So, you know, those are two strikes for it.
You guys have turned me around a bit. The boys playing Catan has been fun. I've had some unique games with some adults that were not fun.
Well, in Catan, you know, if the dice roll against you, and it's not, you know, it just depends, but like regular Catan, if the dice roll against you, you can go through a really bad dry spell, and there's not really a way. Now, I really like some of the expansions for Catan, because I feel like then you get some mitigation, but base Catan, you can get kind of screwed.
So, Rivals is not on my bottom.
Yeah, I put on your
All
bottom.
right, so what's your 32?
My 32 is Risk Plants vs. Zombies. So really, you had my bottom three.
Yep.
And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure I've ever played Risk Plant vs. Zombies. I was thinking when I was...
Oh, we gotta fix that.
Yeah, because he bought it to play with the kids, and I think he's played with the kids. I'm not sure if I actually ever have, because it's two-player only, and it wasn't bought for me.
It is one of the best variants of Risk that you can play two-player.
The best variant of Risk is this one.
Said one of the best. No, don't.
Yeah, don't jump.
Okay, number 31, Agricola. All creatures, great
Hey, I
and
had
small.
it as your 31.
Ah.
So I know he doesn't like Agricola. He doesn't like
I don't mind
He
it.
doesn't mind, but again, it's much like Catan. It just doesn't do it for him. Now, he will say that this one is better than the full-on Catan.
Or full on. Oh, I will take Agricola, all creatures great and small, over Agricola all day long, which is strange because I actually like Fields of Arle and I like Caverna, but Agricola is just, yeah.
I like Agricola. Yeah.
So
My 31 is Pixel Tactics.
I had it as your 31.
Yeah, and
You'll play it with me. It's
Yeah.
a thing.
yeah, but definitely not my thing.
Dude, we
So-
have Mega Man.
Yeah. Okay.
30. Cave versus Cave. And those are over there. Well,
Yeah, I had it up at 14 on you because I knew he likes that one better than Agricola.
and I do by one.
I thought it was by a lot more. He prefers that one. We actually just played the expansion for the first time on that one, which is Era 2, and I don't think
okay.
he was sold on that, so we'll have to play it again and see how that does it. But he definitely thinks there's one room in it that's broken.
I do, but the reality is, and yes, these are our bottom ones, but I will play any of these. Would you play any of them?
Yeah.
Then they're good. We kept these 34 because they're the best. We disagree which one is the best.
Yes. My 30 is Catapult Feud, which is
I got you at 27.
Yeah, which is just literally lobbing.
You set across from. You could do 4 with this expansion, but you set across from each other and fling rubber balls at the other person's castle to try and knock it over. It is one of the best things ever.
Yeah, him and the boys like it a lot.
Boink. Here, it's a.
Yeah. There's just
I haven't talked about it. Here,
Yeah.
put that back.
Okay, well, I was just putting it over here where I can reach it if I.
And I had that at 27. All right. My 29 is Jaipur.
Where did I put that? I had it at 21 for you.
Jaipur is a quick 2-player resource, not even resource gathering, like resource management. I don't know. You do stuff with silk and camels. I don't think it's a bad game at all. It just doesn't jump to my thing when I want to play a 2-player. So
Yeah, I think it's just mainly you don't think about it. My 29 was Caper Europe.
I think it's an okay one. That one might actually go at some point. Like it's a card management game. And,
Yeah, well, and I was trying to figure out, what you like better and what you like worse. And I'm not an area control person. And so that's one of the things, like for instance with War of the Ring. That's one of I'm just not in area control. I'm not big into the battles. So that's not my thing. I can say there's some of them really good games. They're just not mine. And with Caper, it's that push and pull. Like, okay, I've got 3 cards here. You've got 2 cards here. I'm trying to move it around. That type of mechanism doesn't do it for me. And I was trying, because there's several other games that are similar to that. Even something like Battle Lines. Really, I don't love Battle Lines. I'll play Battle Lines. It's poker with cards. But I don't, and again, it's that push and pull, and I think it's very similar in some ways to area control in my mind. Like they have that similar.
Yeah.
It's that 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and I don't like that. I want to keep going forward, even if it's really slow, and I'm doing horribly. I want to keep forward momentum because in my life I'm always going backwards.
that is not true.
Oh yeah, it is. Every time I turn around, there's more grading on the pile.
That's not backwards. You accomplish the grading. They just give you more.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You feel like you're always doing.
28 is patchwork for me.
Where did I put Patrick? I put it down at 30 for you. You don't.
It's a table hog.
Oh yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
a great game though.
It is, but we actually play a lot more on the app because it's such a table hog.
Yeah.
It's this tiny little box.
It's over there.
Yeah, it's this tiny little box, and it like explodes, and then it's kind of ugly. We actually have, I think it's the Christmas edition, and I like that better. I like the variations because I think they're a little bit prettier. It's like, I want my quilt to look nice in the end, and you actually often get the most points for the ugliest quilts with holes and stuff because it's all about this. It's about that point management. It's like, but no, I want it to be pretty.
It's okay.
Anyways. Okay, my 28, we're on 28, right?
Yep.
Is Risk's Star Wars edition.
That is a great game. It is Return of the Jedi in board game form.
It is. It
And
totally
it
is.
plays fun.
Yeah. him and our oldest son play a lot of that.
Well, we have.
Yeah, our oldest son was really into this for a good long time. He's into Imperial Assault now.
He's a teenager though, so he's not into any of them.
But anyways, he's into D&D.
Yeah.
But they play a lot of it and they enjoy it. And it's a good game. Like, as far as Risk goes, it's a good game. It's not Risk, though. The thing is, it is not Risk. Like, it's got the Risk name on it, but don't assume it's Risk.
They do have a Star Wars Risk that is Risk. This is completely different. If you him in a box.
This is the Queen's Gambit.
Yeah. Look for this box, or the black edition of this box, and you have a great game compared to Risk. Actually, Plants vs. Zombies Risk is okay too. Like there we go. Whee! All right, so we're on 27, 18, 12. Okay, these we got a bunch of Academy
games.
games.
I put that 27 for you.
Sweet, we matched.
Oh yeah, we have a whole pile.
We have a pile of them. They are very Risk-like, except you use cards to move troops and actions in ways that is different than any other Risk. I think they're good. 1812 is the most basic of them. There isn't much to it. And so I kind of, that went lower. They're all good games by Academy Games. They call them the Birth of America series. And it's fun. But it is very much Risk, but you have cubes.
Yeah, it's funny because I really like, now they're really good historicals. They come with, Academy Games are really good. They come with like teacher manuals to them. And it can be played teams, and we've actually played these teams. Like, we've played 1775 teams, and what's neat about it is, like, 1812, you can play 2-player, but you can also play 3-player, and you can play 5-player, depending on how you divvy up the factions. So you can play them 2-player, but they give you a lot of options, actually, in player count, although they're really meant to be team versus team. For instance, obviously,
one-on-one.
Yeah. So, you know, like, 1812 and 1775 are both meant to be the Americans versus the British. But they give you some variation there, which is really nice.
All right. I'm just keeping a finger there. So 27.
My 27 is the Duke, which is also the Jarl, which is also 20. The Centurion.
Yeah.
And they're very chess-like, but the rules are right on the little cubes as you move them off. So that's really nice because, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to play chess. It's probably bad to admit, but I've never learned how to play chess.
I know how to play chess, but I haven't played Stratego.
I've played Stratego, which we have downstairs. So, it's really kind of cool.
Is that 2-player only?
Yeah, we forgot to pull that.
We screwed up the list.
Okay. Well,
Stratego's on the bottom of both of us. It's 30, 35.
It would have been on the bottom of mine. But anyways, I probably would have put that below War of the Ring.
Got it.
What's cool is that the movements are right on it as you flip it, and then when you flip it, they're a different set. So as you're doing, okay, I get to do this action, but I'm not going to get the same action next time I move it. So there's a lot of strategy in it. It's very, I lose most of the time. Mm-hmm. But every so often I do win, and then I surprise myself. But it's cool. Okay.
But we got to keep going. We got to get through this. So 26 is Starship Catan.
No, it's Star Realms.
This is my guesses.
Oh, okay, you're over here. I'm on the wrong one. Okay.
Don't look at what I think you're doing.
Okay, Starship Catan. Where did I put? Oh, I put it as 29, so that's pretty close.
Starship Catan is a 2-player Catan-ish game, but it doesn't feel like Catan.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't really.
It's fun, and there's a lot of stuff you can do. It's got really a lot of things going for it, but it was hard to find. It's out of print, and we found it at half-price books for $35. So I think it's great. Starship Catan.
My 26 is 13 days, which again, we're talking, I think it's just that push and pull. It feels like area control to me. Now, this is very similar to Twilight Struggle.
But in 45 minutes.
Yes, we don't actually own Twilight Struggle anymore.
Yeah, or Imperial Struggle.
Yes, Twilight Struggle is better than Twilight Struggle, but we don't own either one of them. But this one's better. I like it. And when I play it, I like it more than I remember I like it. But again, it's that, it's whatever that mechanism is, it's just not my thing.
You're not going to ask for it.
No.
But you play a card to do either the event and or the...
And I like the historical nature of it.
And it's definitely historical.
Yep.
So, alright. Star Realms / Hero Realms. We got a giant box of extra cards that we have gone too far. So if we like Hero Realms, we're probably going to get rid of Star Realms just to condense it. But it is a deck building game that originally starts in a box this big, and then you do something stupid like buy all the expansions.
Yeah, but it's fun with all the, like, I enjoy it. It's a quick little, deck builder, and I like that the factions, if you can get the factions going together, you can really spin the powers off each other's. So, what number are we on?
25.
25. My 25 is Blitzkrieg, which is out there. Which, again, is two-player kind of...
It's World War II in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it is. And it very much is World War II in 20 minutes. But it's definitely not my type of game.
I think it's great, though.
But it's not bad.
I like it a lot. Pixel Tactics is my 24. Oh, wait, I didn't even look. I figured 24 was Blitzkrieg, so I was really close with you.
Yeah, well, and I put your Pixel Tactics at 26, so...
Yeah, Pixel Tactics, I like it a lot. It is a fun game, but it also might go at some point just because there's a lot to it. I don't know. But Pixel Tactics, you each have a same deck and you're putting them out and you're combating, which is what... You don't mind combat games, but this one it's got definitely an area control grid feel that you don't find appealing.
Well, and then like if you really like Mega Man and you like some of those old things, you're gonna like.
Yeah, I have Mega Man.
I have no.
All the Mega Man.
I have no historical reference to that. Like I never played as a kid, so I'm not gonna have the same interest.
That's because Mega Man's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, my 24. We're in 24 here. Was Dice Throne.
I had that at your 30, so you like it better than a lot of other, and it's quick.
It's quick. I like the dice. I like that you upgrade it, and I like that you have a defense.
Yeah.
So I will say, like, we've talked a lot about what I do and don't like about certain things. I like that there is a defense mechanism. You get attacked, you have some sort of defense. That really elevates it in my mind in these combat games. Maybe the combat games, it's like, attack and throw it, and there's nothing they can do. They just take all this damage, and it's your turn and you do the same thing back. I don't like that. I like feeling like you're combating each other and you're going back.
I got the Marvel big box cool stuff one.
Oh, he has all of them. He has piles and piles.
The what guy do you want to be?
Oh, you know what else? Funkoverse is technically two-player too.
Yeah, that one I'm not worried about because you can do more and it works okay.
Yeah. I was just thinking about stuff he has lots of.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
23. I have Catapult Feud. I enjoyed this a lot.
I put it up at 13 for you.
I like shooting the catapults to try and knock over my children's castle. Jen played it with me once. I think you would play it with me again.
I don't mind playing it. I'm just... Yeah, I also have horrible aim. So, yeah.
She has to chase the rubber balls.
Yeah, and I'm really easy to beat, so, the kids are more of a challenge. My 23 is Star Realms.
So we're really close on the Star Realms.
Yeah, and both of us like it. The worst thing about Star Realms is get a 20-sided dice or something out. Because they give you these cards and doing the math, like, it's a horrible way to
use a score pad's a better plan.
Or something. Anything but what they gave you.
Yep. All right. I'm going to go next to Cosmic Run, which is right here. It is a two-player roll and write race.
Oh, I put it all the way down at 32. I didn't think you liked this at all.
I'm the reason we kept it.
No, I thought it was me.
Would you like it?
Well, it's a roll and write.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Right.
Out of all the roll and writes we have, I like this one because
you're trying to do
He is not a roll
and write fan. Talking about what we do and don't like, he's not a roll, and I really like roll and writes. Okay.
So Cosmic Run, I love it. It's a race, goes fast. You roll a bunch of dice and then you draft them because it's more of a dice drafting.
And you can get yourself really, because you have to be crossing stuff out, and you're gonna get blocked out. So.
All right, you're up.
What number are we at? 22?
22.
Memoir 44, which we have a ton more of memoir than what I got sitting here. But I like the historical nature of memoir. Again, that's still not my type of game, but that's one that I enjoy the historical feeling of it. I like the card play that goes into it. So, as far as historical, it's one that works for me.
Okay, we are going on to 21. Oh, the Memoir 44? I actually had that a lot higher. I thought that was your 6. All right. 21. 1774. Conquest. The French and Indian War.
Yeah, but that not 28 for you.
That one is my least favorite, and it's just...
No, you had 1812.
Oh, sorry, not 1812. There's less that goes on. Like, there's a lot more that goes on in the other one, the next two, and we'll talk about that as it goes. But 1754 is a fun game. Like, I like them. So, you know. All right.
My 21 is Undaunted.
Ooh, this is a deck building skirmish game.
Yeah.
And we have more of it.
Oh, we do. We have a ton of it. He really likes it. I don't mind it. And it's really neat. I will say the deck building is done different than a lot of other games, and that's really cool.
Yep.
But again, it's area control, combat, not heavily my thing, but I think it works well. I think it's kind of cool how, as I said, it's a deck builder that feels very different, and that's really neat just in itself.
And I figured you would have it at 21.
And I did have it 21, so you're exactly right on.
Whee! Okay, so this is getting a little bit long in the tooth, so we're probably going to stop here.
Well, let's do 20. And then
Okay, we'll do 20. 20 for me is the Duke. Or the Jarl. Or the
I put it 16, so
Centurion.
I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, you were far. So, as Jenny tried to explain, this is very chess-like, but the thing is, you have squares with the moves on it. That's all. And when you move, you got to flip it, changes the moves. Works out good.
My 20 is Cosmic Run. So I like roll and rights. It's a race, which isn't hugely my thing, but I like the roll and rights. I like the thing. I like the quick nature of it. It's
and
fun.
It doesn't take a lot of space either.
No.
All right.
Where did you guess that for me?
Oh, for you? I actually thought that was going to be a little bit farther down. 29. I keep forgetting the second half of what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, we'll be back with 1 through 19 here soon.
Yep. All right. Thanks. Bye.